Government of India has recently announced the first tranche of sovereign gold bonds for this financial year. What are these bonds? What are the rate of interest? And whether these bonds are good enough to subscribe? We shall cover all these aspects in today's video blog. So on 12th of May, the RBI came with its circular of their planned subscription for these SGB issues. There are close to about 6 issuances that has been planned for this financial year. The first issue is already underway and it has started from 17th of May and will close on 21st of May this year. The issue price of this tranche 1 is fixed at 4,777. Also, there is a 50 rupees additional discount being given to all investors who apply through online modes. The tenure of this issue is 8 years, while redemption is being allowed after 5th year of investment. The minimum investment is 1 gram, while there is a ceiling onto the maximum investment in one financial year, which is 4 kgs for every individuals. There are many benefits of this SGB bonds issue. I think the first and the foremost benefit is the credibility or the safety factor. Since these bonds are issued by RBI, it carries zero credit risk. Further, these are very economical in nature in the sense that when we associate with golds, there are generally lot many hidden charges, making charges. These bonds does not have anything of that sort. The tax benefit is huge. There is zero capital gains tax on redemption. However, in the interim, if any individual transfer these bonds, then there is a capital gains tax that is accrued at the rate of 20% with indexation benefit. Further, these bonds can also be used as a collateral for availing the loan facility. Ideally, there are only 3 ways of investment in gold: physical gold, SGBs and gold ETFs. So in this particular slide, I shall try and unearth the different benefits and the disadvantages of the different route of investments. Physical gold. The foremost benefit of physical gold is a tangibility factor. One can always feel that gold when they invest into this. It's highly liquid in nature. There's no ceiling onto the maximum purchase one needs to do, and then there's a confidentiality clause. SGBs and gold ETFs are pretty similar instruments. There are some differences, like in SGBs, one can always receive a fixed annual interest, while there's nothing of that sort in gold ETFs. And further, gold ETFs is being utilized for individuals for taking trading gains for positional trade that they do into golds. SGBs can also be used as a collateral for availing loan facility, while such is not available into gold ETFs. Now coming to the negatives of these instruments. As we all know, physical gold entails a lot of storage cost. Kahin chori to nahi ho jayegi. That's the biggest threat that is always there. Further is also a threat of cheating. We don't know the underlying purity of these golds. There is no regulator, and also there is very high investment that involves in physical gold. In SGBs, the disadvantage is there is a ceiling under the maximum investment, and also there is a limited liquidity in these tranches of SGB bonds issued. The negatives of gold ETF, I believe it does not carry any fixed interest. Also, there is a tracking error, which means that generally it will not reflect the true value of gold because it's been traded in the form of ETF. And also there is a small expense that is called expense ratio that is attached with these gold ETFs. The taxation aspect, both physical gold and gold ETFs have the same taxation, which is that if you hold it for 3 years and above, any capital gains tax will be 20% with indexation benefit. While holding less than 3 years, any income will be charged at the marginal slab of taxation. And in SGBs, there is zero capital gains tax. Coming to the liquidity aspect, both physical gold and gold ETF scores way ahead compared to SGBs. The outlook on gold is pretty positive. Gold traditionally has been used as a hedge instrument. Also, as per asset allocation, gold always constitutes between 5 to 10% of the entire portfolios. As far as the prices are concerned, I think due to the COVID concerns, we have been witnessing a spike in the gold's prices. In my opinion, I think SGB bonds are an ideal way of taking exposure into gold. Additionally, the interest income that comes along with these gold bonds makes it very exciting. Just a caution, since there are 6 tranches of subscriptions that have been planned for this entire financial year, one can always stagger the investments accordingly rather than putting in lump sum at one issue. Thank you for being a patient listener. Do subscribe and do comments about what you feel about this video. Guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.